It's nifty hidden feature time. And today we are going to learn how to geotag a photo, any photo, with Garmin BaseCamp. Many people don't know you can do this, but yes you can. The first thing that you're going to need is a photo. This is the photo I'm going to use. Just putting it in view. I took this photo in 2005 with a camera that I obviously no longer own. And if I look at the properties, I'm right click, left click properties. This is in Windows 10. And I go to details. There's that old Olympus camera I no longer own. And a whopping 2048 by 1536 resolution. Ooh, fancy. Well, fancy for 2005. But as I scroll down, yeah, there is no GPS information in this. None at all. So we're going to put some in there. Let me just minimize this, and the first thing we do is go over to Google Maps, because we need coordinates. Now if you already know the coordinates, you don't have to do this part, but I don't know them, so what I do know is that I took the photo at Roseland Park in Woodstock, Connecticut, and I have roughly an idea of where I took the photo, so I'm just going to search for that. There it is, Woodstock. Alright, there's Roseland Lake. Let me turn on the satellite view. Okay, this is looking familiar. Yeah, right about there, because that's the lake and that's where all the little houses are and such. If I show it, yeah, see, this is right where the edge was, and all the house, but you can't really see it, but all the little houses are back here. Picture perfect New England, October. It was taken on Halloween Day, as a matter of fact, 2005. So anyway, I close that again. So anyway, it is, I think it's right about here. So I'm going to right click. There are my coordinates. And then I left click this and watch the bottom of the screen here. Copied to clipboard. Okay. Now, BaseCamp. Okay. Now, as you know, we have our photo. We already have the file. So in BaseCamp, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a new test list. Well, not a test list, a list in the library here by just going File, New, List. And I'll just call it Old Photo. And the next thing I'm going to do is File, New, Waypoint. It changes the mouse cursor. Now I can click just anywhere on the map because I'm going to change it anyway. It doesn't matter where, so I'll just click here. And then I'm going to, for a little speech bubble that comes up, I'm going to left click this to edit the properties of it. Okay. So now I'm going to change the name. Roseland Park. And I'm just going to go in here and highlight and delete the position field because I have that in the clipboard right now. So I can right click in this empty field and click paste and then press enter. Ha ha! Now it's where it's supposed to be. Pretty neat, huh? Okay. The next step after that is you'll notice that it is in the list now. So I'm going to double click this on purpose and then close this window. At this point, the waypoint here is exactly centered in the screen on the map. You will realize why that's important in just a moment. Now I go to File, Import into Old Photo. Now bear in mind, I still have that list highlighted. So File, Import into Old Photo. And you will notice that one of the supported formats is in fact JPEGs. It doesn't do PNGs, it doesn't do BMPs, it doesn't do TIFF, but it will do JPEG. Okay. Now I have the folder already selected here, but if it wasn't, you would go and search your computer here and find where the folder is, where your file is, and then double click. Now, here's that important thing I talked about a moment ago with centering on the screen. One or more photos, now I only selected one, but I said one or more photos do not have geotag information. Do you want to geotag it from the center of the screen? Yes. Alright, now I can go here. Now this waypoint, I don't need it anymore, so I can highlight that, right click, and delete. And then double click the photo. Haha, there it is. And there is my geotagged information, but we're not done yet. There's only one more step. Well, we'll say 2 more steps. I'll go to notes first, and I'll just type in my notes for the photo. Roseland Park 2005, stop, Connecticut. I don't have to click save because there is no save button. The moment you go to another tab, it's automatically saved. Then we go to save as, and we overwrite the file. Now I should say, you should back up your photos first before overwriting anything. Now, to the best of my knowledge, BaseCamp does not mess with the photo. It's just adding text information to it in the interior of the file, I think. But just to be on the safe side, you might want to back up your photos first before doing this. So anyway, I already have this backed up, so I'm going to double click. Do you want to replace it? Yes, I do. And close, minimize. Now let's take a look at this photo and see if there is GPS information present. So I'm going to right click and left click properties. By the way, if that was off the screen, let me try to see if I can get it on screen. I don't know if I'm capturing this, but anyway, I'm right click, left click properties, and I go to the details tab. Now everything looks the same so far. So I scroll down a little more, and oh, there we go. Geotagged information. It automatically formats it to the proper. This is the proper information. I don't know if I can actually. Let me open this with my photo viewer called IrfanView. If you're wondering what this little picture viewer is, it's called IrfanView, IrfanView, however you want. It's freeware. So it's at irfanview.com. It's completely free. I like it. It's nice and fast. Well, anyway, with this one, I will just go to image information and then EXIF info here. Okay, it's the same information, but shown in a little more understandable way compared to the Windows way. And scroll down a bit. Oh, there it is. Latitude and longitude with the proper references. And there's you can better confirm the coordinates here than you could using it, viewing it with the Windows properties. And the nice part is you can click on show an OpenStreetMap or show on Google Maps right from here, and it will actually launch your browser and go there, which is kind of nice. But anyway, that's it. That is how to geotag a photo using Garmin BaseCamp.